guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so anytime I post you can see what's popping. Okay, so today I have a tutorial. Well, not really a tutorial, but it's showing you how to do a lace closure replacement. So here I'm just bleaching the knots. This is a 6x6 closure from West. I'm just bleaching the knots. You know, can't have any knots showing. You gotta make that look invisible. Once you're done applying your bleach, you just want to apply some foil and put your timer on for 30 minutes. After your timer is up, you want to use some neutralizing shampoo to rinse out the bleach. And if you notice that your lace is kind of brassy, you can use some shimmer lights and let that sit on for 5 minutes. Don't come for me. This was my old lace closure, okay? She needed to go. It was time for her to go. You know, she just wasn't looking cute anymore. So next clip, you'll see how I remove it and replace it. So here I'm just using a thread cutter and I'm going to part out the closure to remove it. I didn't want to use the scissors because I didn't want to accidentally cut a piece of thread that didn't need to be cut. Then I would end up having to sew the whole wig together or sew back a track. So I just did it this way and it was easier. It worked fine. So here's the old closure. Gotta go. Got to go. So when adding your new closure back onto the wig, you want to make sure you line up the edges of the closure to the edges of the wig where you had just removed the old closure, if that makes sense. Then you're going to go ahead and take your T-pins, of course, and stick it in place, and then you could get busy and start sewing. When you're sewing the lace closure back onto the wig, you don't want to sew the closure into the tracks because what if you have to do another replacement? Then you're going to end up cutting the thread for the tracks as well. So you want to try to sew the closure onto the little piece of wig cap that you have left and make sure you sew it tightly and make sure that the spacing is not far apart. I know that's a lot, but it's important. I also start from the middle and go from each side. So I would start from the middle and go to the left, and then I'll come back to the middle and go to the right. So you never want to start sewing on your closure from the beginning of the closure around. Also, You could sew any way you like. You don't have to sew the way I'm sewing. This is just how I learned how to sew, and it's most comfortable for me. So here I'm going in just doing a little bit of plucking. I'm not the best at plucking. It is still something I'm learning, and of course I'm going to perfect it. But right now, practice makes perfect. So you know what you got to do. Practice. Here I'm just showing you how one side was plucked and one side wasn't. Just a little comparison, you know, nothing major. And of course I had to show y'all a little styling because your girl was hyped. This day I had just learned how to use the curling iron. Yes, I know. But I felt like a pro and I had to record it to show y'all. So kudos to me. Thanks. So here I'm just showing you guys how I cut layers into the front of the wig just so it could frame my face better. This wig head did not want to stay still for nothing. Sis was giving me so much trouble. Shoo. This was the before. Sis was ready to go. She was balding for her life. Like, she couldn't take it no more. She was stressed, okay? And this is Sassy, looking sassy as ever. You feel me? She's sassy, moody, nasty. Hey! Sassy, moody, nasty. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so anytime your girl Chae posts something, you could be notified and you could see what's popping. Bye, guys.